가게까지 자 태워달라고? 아, 이제 진짜 자전거 배워야겠다. 걱정 마. 내가 가르쳐 줄게.
The first thing to learn about Korean numbers is that there are actually two number systems in Korean. What? Yeah. For example, to say 1, 2, 3, you can say 1, 2, 3, or you can say 하나, 둘, 셋. The first system is the one we'll cover in this lesson, and it's called the Sino-Korean number system. Sino-Korean means Korean words that originated from the Chinese language. The second system is the pure Korean number system, and we'll talk about that in the next episode. But don't worry, because learning two separate number systems isn't as difficult as it might sound. In some ways, these two systems are even easier than numbers in English. Let's jump in and learn the first 10 numbers in the Sino-Korean system. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now here's the easy part about this system. Once you know only 1 to 10, you can use these to create any number up to 99. For example, to make the number 11, simply break apart the two digits. The first digit in the tens place, which is 1, is just 10, so we can say 10. The second digit, another 1, is just 1. 11, 11. Next, let's make the number 59. The first digit in the tens place is 50. To make 50, we need 5 tens. So 5, 5, then 10, 10. 50 is 50. Then to get 59, we take 50, 50 and attach 9, and we get 59. It's easy, but it's a little too easy, isn't it? Yeah, that's it for 1 to 99. So before we go any further, let's review a bit. Here are the numbers for 11 to 19. 11. Remember that 11 is just 11 and not 11. If the number is the same as the digit that it represents, such as here the number 10 being in the tens place, you don't have to say 1 before it. This will also be important to know later on for larger numbers. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now 16 is actually pronounced 심육, not 시byuk. The reason for this is because this word originally comes from Chinese and it has to do with sound change rules. But for now, just know that 16 is pronounced 심육. 17, 18. Be careful when you say 18 in Korean because it sounds similar to a really common Korean swear word. Make sure that you're saying 8 as 8 and not 8, and you'll be fine. 19. Next, practice reading these Korean numbers. You can pause the video here. Here are the answers. 29, 35, 42, 51, 66. Remember that 16 is pronounced as 심육, even if there's another number before it. 77, 84, 99. To go any further, we're going to need to know the number for the hundreds place. Unfortunately, we can't just make 100 by saying 10, 10 and 1,000 by saying 10, 10, 10 because that'd just get ridiculous really fast. So we'll need to know the number for 100, and that's 100. So to say 100, you can just say 100. You don't have to say 100. To say 110, you can say 110. And to say 111, you can say 111, just like before. Now we can go from 1 all the way to 999. So here are a few more numbers you can try reading yourself. You can pause the video here. Here are the answers. 120, 241, 350, 404, For this one, since there's no digit in the tens place, we can just ignore it. It's just 404. 590 600 777 819 963. So what's next? Well, to say 1,000, we'll need a counter for 1,000, and that's 1,000. Here's an example. 1234. Using 10 for 10, 100 for 100, and 1,000 for 1,000, we can now count all the way to 9,999. And then after, when we want to go to 10,000, we can use the counter 만, which is 10,000. Here's an example. 1400. Before we go any further, practice reading these numbers yourself. You can pause the video here. Here are the answers. 1010, 2300, 5802, 8687, 12050, 15000, 2만, 33,100, 54,321, 99,999. Now, in Korean, there's no counter for 100,000. Instead, 만 becomes 10만, or 10,000. In fact, it continues. A million is just 100만, 110,000. And 10 million? Yep, 1,000만, 1,010,000. This is where counting in Korean can sound a bit confusing, because in English we separate numbers into thousands, then millions, then billions. But in Korean, they separate them starting from 10,000. So it's just something to get used to. You don't need to master all of the numbers overnight, but here are a few examples of some larger numbers. 10만, 20만 230, 41만. Note that this one has to be 41만 because just saying 40만 would be 400,000 and not 410,000. 40만 1,000, 100만, 400만 50, 1,000만, 9,080만. Now we can go from 1 to 99,999,999. If you want to go even higher, the next digit is 100 million, and that's 억. And 억 works just like 만, becoming 10억, 100억, and then 1,000억, which is 1,100 million or 100 billion. And of course, there are digits for numbers even higher than that. And that's the Sino-Korean number system. So the next question you might have is, when do I use this number system? You'll use it whenever you're counting money. The official currency of South Korea is the won, and at the time I made this video, $1 is equal to a bit over 1,000 won, but it fluctuates every day. To count currency, simply put the amount before won using the Sino-Korean number system we just learned. So to say 1,000 won, which is about $1, just say 1,000, 1,000, and then won. So 1,000won. To say 10,000 won, which is about $10, it's just 만원. So again, you don't have to master these overnight. Take the time to practice them and you'll slowly get faster at saying and understanding these numbers. And that's all for today. You can also learn more about this topic in the extended PDF version of this lesson, which is available to download for free on my website. Thanks for watching. I also want to say thanks to my Patreon supporters for helping me to continue making more videos. If you'd like to help support this channel, check out my Patreon page in the description. And remember that new videos are posted here every week, so if you like what you see, click subscribe. 그럼 다음에 또 봐.
자, 이게 핸들이고 이게 브레이크야. 타는 건 그냥 타면 돼. 자, 타봐. 아, 이런! 자전거는 됐고 그냥 병원에다 태워줄게.